There aren't many places on earth where life is pursued with intensity and commitment, with passionate intention, where people don't just do religion or do school or do their job, but where they follow hard after God together. The soul of PLNU is compelling because it's the soul of relentless pursuit. It's the intense desire to discover our identity and purpose in Christ. And how this discovery happens is what makes PLNU unique.
I would describe life at Point Loma as a safe place.
It's a place where I can be me.
It's a place where relationships are so deeply fostered and cultivated.
Every once in a while I like to step back and see this image of a beautiful community participating in the work of God.
There's a desire among us to be intentional about worshiping God, knowing there's the opportunity to do that in every breath, in every class, every interaction, whether we're alone in times of quiet with God or coming together in community. The opportunity to choose to recognize and respond to God in worship is always there.
Worship has so much authenticity behind it at PLNU.
Something I've learned is that repetition and that consistency of having a worship community has really driven me to just be really faithful to God.
I think the thing that inspires me the most is how willing students are to be vulnerable with each other.
We're committed to accelerated growth, to awakening our hearts to love more, expanding our minds to understand more, to realizing God's highest potential for us, God's plans for us.
There's been a lot of growth here. I'm definitely not the same person I was as I entered.
We are challenged to continually dive deeper.
My time at Point Loma has been marked by these spaces that are set apart, these chapels, these timeouts, these D groups, these worship nights. Those moments have been so rich.
And we're purposed and creative in the ways we love, knowing God calls us to serve, not to be served. We're committed to loving God and loving others, pure and simple.
If PLNU lacked that service, it would lack its unity.
Ministry has caused me to rethink how I live my daily life, and that it's really about living that out every day and every second.
PLNU embodies the notion of relentless pursuit. As a community of worshipers, seekers, and servants, we're intent on discovering our identity in Christ and our calling and place in the world. The soul of PLNU is lived out in our deep commitment to help you discover Christ, and in Him to discover your own soul.